Hey guys, it's Bob from Son of a Bob. Something I forgot to mention as I kicked the camera. That's how close it is. Something I forgot to mention in the last video was I'm making a conscious effort to have better posture, to sit up straight. This chair is so comfortable that when I've been doing videos, I've been leaning back and talking to y'all. Well, on video, that doesn't look very good. It looks like this. So I'm going to try and step a little bit straighter, and that's all I can say about that. So I mentioned I have gotten a new drone. I first saw it on the Droner channel, D-R-O-N-R. You might visit that channel. I find it very informative. He's very engaging. He's knowledgeable and puts a lot of work into what he's doing. He's actually got a videography company, a production company out in California. He works in the movies. He's got a lot going on. He's a good guy. So he, excuse me, clearing my throat. He got one of these Visuo drones. That's as close as I can tell about how you would pronounce it. V-I-S-U-O, Visuo, Visuo. I don't know. It's made in China, as you might imagine. And he unboxed it quickly, and he took it out and he flew it, and it seems relatively easy to fly. You can fly it with a remote controller, or you can fly it with your phone. I think I'd probably just as soon fly it with a remote controller. The advantage to having your phone is it's a first-person vision type of thing, and although there is some lag, it doesn't seem to be bad. So the drone came smushed. The box is crushed, pushed out. I'm a little worried about it. It came in this thin little bag out of Rancho Cucamonga, California. I ordered it from GearBest, which seems to be a really great company. That's the Droner B ordered it from. And they're in Great Britain, so I'm not sure how I got from one place to the other. You can see under this tape there's like a lot of dust and dirt, so I'm not sure what the deal is there. Anyway, this isn't going to protect it from anything, so it did get crushed up. So I haven't opened it yet. I probably should have, because it's going to make this a really short video if it's broken somehow. But let's go ahead and open it up. Try not to tear up the box. Like I said, I don't know if I'll ever give this away. I've got another drone I am going to give away that I'm holding on to. You've seen it. It's a SEMA. And who knows, I may like this one enough. I don't want to give it away. Wouldn't that be something? Because I'm not real fond of these drones, because I am not a good drone pilot unless you give me GPS hold. I'm just being honest. This stuff I do okay, but if I had something with altitude hold, and this says auto hover, excuse me, then maybe I'll be able to do a little bit better. There's a user manual. Let me go ahead and focus this down just a little bit. Get it going down. You don't need to see my face anyway. Okay. Everything actually looks pretty good. Let's start with the drone, why not? Very, very light, which you would expect. And these don't lock into place so much, but you can feel a positive detent here. You can feel it click into place. Well, it's cute. It's so small. Comes with the propellers attached, and it comes with a spare set of propellers. The battery is right back here. This is a 1S battery. It's a 900 milliamp LiPo, 3.7 volts. So that's pretty neat. And another neat thing is it has a USB connector here, mini USB connector here. So you can see that. And you can connect that to your computer to charge it. You can connect it to a charger in your car. There's a little on-off switch here. Let's see if I can get this back in. There we go. There is what looks to be SD card holder right there. In fact, it even has a little SD card symbol right there. And every single review I've watched says don't stick your SD card in there unless you want to lose it. In fact, Droner, or B from Droner, broke his card trying to get it back out. You let your phone do the video recording. There's a little camera up front. It shoots in 720p, so that is high def. Not what we consider high def anymore, but by definition it is high def. Has a little piece of plastic on the front. You see you can angle that up and down. If you angle it all the way up, you're probably going to see your props. So I guess really if you're playing first person, this comes in handy. It is a 2.4 gigahertz flyer, which, to be honest, the Phantom 4 Pro is 2.4 gigahertz and 5.8, and I have found that 2.4 gigahertz in most situations works the best for me anyway. It is gyro stabilized, and I kind of laugh every time I read that about one of these drones because I'm not quite sure what they really mean. It is 3-speed, slow, a little bit faster, and pretty fast, and that does seem to work. And it also does 3D flips. Now, one of the things about these little drones I've noticed is when you do your 3D flips, you better be up pretty high, because in order for it to do its flip, it usually comes way down before it rights itself. And the same way with the side-to-side flips. And this one, from what I can tell, and we'll see if it's true, this little sticky thing that won't come on. From what I can tell, having watched some reviews, this really doesn't lose a whole lot of altitude, so I think that's pretty cool. Also comes with your USB charger and your obligatory miniature screwdriver, which I would really hope is not needed. Evidently these little silver things pop off and you can unscrew them. It comes with these little propeller guards. I may or may not put them on. And it comes with this remote controller. Now this is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the first time, this will be the first review I will have seen once I watch this review, where this actually comes back to the middle. That makes me think I may actually have an auto hover drone. If this stick doesn't center itself, if you've got one of those where it stays wherever you had it last, it won't auto hover. So that is exciting. The other thing that has not worked on any of the other reviews I've seen is auto take off and land. They can press this all day long. It doesn't seem to want to do anything. Power switch, camera. There's a auto land button right there. Video. I believe this is headless mode right here. This is how you adjust your speeds. Okay, we'll see. This is how you do your flips. Okay, that goes down. This button doesn't appear to want to actually work, and you can see this one is kind of level here, and this one is kind of pushed down. So there we go, I just popped it up. And if you want to put your phone on, you just pop this up and put your phone in there. It's flimsy. And the really neat thing, from what I understand, is you can put in your phone in its case, and it's big enough for that, which it is, but there's nowhere for this to grab onto. So, but that's really cool. Then it has these little buttons. This Nintendo Game Boy kind of setup. This is actually to trim it. The controller and I remember takes 2 AA batteries. 3. Glad I checked. I gotta say, there's a couple things. I don't know if it says. Here we go. It shows the smartphone on here, and then right to the side of it, it says smartphone not included. Okay, if you had any dream of a smartphone being included in this box just because it showed one on the controller, don't come back. I mean, come on, you're driving me nuts. It does work off of Wi-Fi. It's got, I think it's a 30 meter. I'll have to double check. Anyway, it's a reasonable distance that it can go. Let's see if there's anything else on here. I have the black version. I have the Wi-Fi version. I guess the other ones aren't. It's VGA. I thought it was high def. Okay, well, we'll track that down. Novice, same, easy to operate. Not sure what that means. And the distance is about 100 meters. I actually wrote that down. And charging time for this little battery is about 50 minutes. I don't know if it came with any charge at all. That'll give you some idea when I'm going to get outside and be able to charge this. And the flying time that they say is about 10 minutes. Now, once again, the plus side for this little drone is every review I've seen, they have flown it for more than 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes. I mean, it's a pretty good flyer. It has 2 little LED lights up front. They're red, they glow, they look like eyeballs, like an insect eyeballs staring back at you. And it has LED lights on the bottom. I think the red ones are in the back, which is going to confuse me because on the Phantom, the red ones are in the front. And that's what I'm used to looking at when I want to make sure which direction I'm heading. And the other really funny thing I saw on their website, and I will quote you, it said, "The aircraft is not resistant to crash," which means A, it's probably going to crash, and B, they take no responsibility when it crashes because, I mean, come on, when this hits from 40, 50 feet up, depending on what it lands on, it's not going to have a good outcome. Anyway, this thing looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to charge it up and take it outside. I'll try to get the best video for you guys that I can. Somehow we'll make it work out. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. You can get me at SonOfABob1957 on Twitter. I like to call it tweet, so don't laugh when I say you can find me on tweet, but I know it's Twitter. You can like if you liked, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you're not, please. And my post office box address is down in the comments below. So if you want to send a postcard, a letter, a box of cookies, I don't care. Just communicate with me for real. I'd love it. I'll read anything you, well, almost anything you send me in a future video, as long as it's, you know, nice. So anyway, that's it. Let me get these things charged up, make sure I have some batteries for this, and we will get outside and fly it. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Okay, a little quick post note. I just finished flying the little drone, and it was fun. I have to say, this is, for me, the most impressive, inexpensive mini drone that I've purchased. I know there's a ton of them out there. I know you guys could probably give me 100 others that are just as good, if not better. But this is fun. For me to put all the drone flying tacked on to the end of the unbox would just be too long, so I'm going to make it into 2 parts. I did need the propeller guards after all. I'm going to go ahead and take them off, simply because it was a little hard to trim. So anyway, let me cut here for this, and then I'll pick up with the post-flight here.